Dude, before I start filming, what do you think of the t-shirt? What do you mean it looks like shit? It's you. It's literally you. It looks just like you. Welcome to another Wednesday video. It is new comic book day! Welcome back to a new comic book day video. Today is actually Thursday. Sorry to disappoint, I know. I think that's 3 weeks in a row now. It's a Thursday video, but deal with it. Today is new comic book day. We have some insane pulls today. We have the Marvel side of Spider-Man and Superman. We have Absolute Wonder Woman, you know, my #1 ongoing right now. We have my last week's indie pickups. We have Narco, Fireborn. We have... what else do we have? Superboy Prime #2 is coming out, or Superman 37. Flash is coming out. That's cool. Yeah, I think it's an insane week that has the Marvel side, Spider-Man, Superman. It's not got me super hyped, but still gonna read it, still gonna review it later on. But before we go over to the LCS, we need to go through last week's reads, and it's a light read week, but still gonna show you and give you my thoughts. Boom! Here are the reads of last week. We got 1 trade and 5 singles. Not too bad. You know, I was busy last week. I went to the Simon charity match on Sunday with some friends. I was out all day Sunday as well. I didn't really do much on Monday. And then Tuesday, I was, you know, getting back into the swing of things. Posted a TikTok. And then yesterday, didn't do much. First of all, we have... for my only trade, Under the Red Hood. This is pretty cool. I read it, and I think I have come to the consensus that older Batman books, to me, not my vibe. I know, well, it is a Batman book, technically, but I know it's a Red Hood origin. I do like the fact that I know how Red Hood came to be, how he came back to life, all of this other stuff. But yeah, it didn't blow me away. I thought it was okay. I think like 3.5, 4 out of 5 I would give it. Wasn't, you know, after I've had some time to digest it, and I was like, it's cool. But I think that's just, I'm not a Jason Todd fan. Like a big Jason Todd fan. This is the first I've really read of him. I was gonna read obviously his new run before it got cancelled like less than 24 hours later, but yeah, this, yeah, happy I read the origin story. Wasn't awful, wasn't perfect, but yeah, very, very happy I read this. Like I said, 3.5, 4 out of 5, very solid. Then, for the single issues, I may have told you about this last week. It is The Cull by Kelly Thompson and Mattia de Ulis. As we know by now, Mattia de Ulis is my favourite artist, and Kelly Thompson is the writer for Absolute Wonder Woman, so when I saw this 5-issue miniseries, I had to tap in. Issue 1 is really, really cool. Mattia de Ulis' art is incredible. His lighting, as I keep saying, you can see it on the cover right there. His lighting is one of his best feats as an artist, so yeah, very happy. Can't wait to tap into the other 4 this week, because I will be doing that. Next, we have probably the top pick from last week. It is Absolute Batman 19. If you haven't seen the absolute explosion that happened since last week of not only variants, but also the reveal of the Absolute Robins, like what they're going to be, it's insane. Spoiler warning. I mean, it's not a spoiler because it's literally on every single cover and everything you can see in comic books, but Absolute Robins are in fucking mechs. They're in mechs. Like Pacific Rim, Transformers, Power Rangers, those sort of things. Like, what? It's insane. There are literally new variants being added daily. I think yesterday I saw there was 85 variants. Today there's 92. And unfortunately, all of them are like retailer exclusives. So I can't really, you know, get them day of. But that's fine. I didn't have to buy any more comics. I'm very happy with that. But This was an incredible issue. It was the first appearance of Absolute Scarecrow, first appearance of the Robins, technically. I think technically next issue is going to be the appearance of the Robins, but this appearance was their like aliases as just civilians, I guess. Civilian aliases, I would call it. But yeah, that one was a 5 out of 5 every single day of the week. Also the Cull, 5 out of 5 for me personally. It was peak. Next, we have one that I read digitally, but I also obviously own it. Lobo issue 1. This was pretty good. I think it's my only... Oh, it's the second next level that I have read. But Firestorm was so good. It's really hard to compete. So I'll give this one like a 4 out of 5. Very cool. Jorge Corona? Yeah. Jorge Corona and Scotty Young are a dream team. I think I'm getting used to the character itself and the writing, but I think a few issues in and I'm going to absolutely love it. This, yeah, 3.5, 4 out of 5 again. Next one we have New Titans 34. This one, kind of disappointing, if I'm going to be honest. In a sort of turn of like, I thought it was going to be more of a like introduction to the new team, but it more sort of felt like a resolution to the last issue, which does make sense, but I think the whole Groundhog Day trope, I'm sick of. Like this, it sort of felt like it was going towards the end, but it didn't make very much progress, so yeah. Not a huge fan, but I do know that it's like an intermission issue between Titans and New Titans. And yeah, I can't wait for the next issue because that's going to introduce the new Titans Tower. And that's going to be freaking peak. So unfortunately, I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5 because wasn't the biggest fan of it. And finally, for the last issue of the week, we have Fireborn. You may be wondering, sure you're going to pick up Fireborn today? I bought another copy online because I wanted to read it. I could have pirated it, but I am a good boy.
What?
I bought another issue just because I was impatient. I really wanted to read it, and holy, it is awesome. I love this issue. It is so cool. It reminds me a lot of American Dragon. You know, you got your alternative emo kid who gets superpowers. Very Invincible-esque, like they described it, you know. And yeah, there was a lot of discourse about the overuse of the F-bomb. I agree. I think the first few pages, the start especially, overused it a lot. I think it mellowed out throughout the middle and end, and I think it was fine at that point. But overall, very solid issue. Franklin Jonas, your debut was a success, I must say. Gonna give him a solid 4.5 out of 5 actually. I'm super hyped about this series. I cannot wait to continue reading it. But yeah, that is all the reads from last week. I guess I'm just gonna do a little fit check. We've got the Pachita shirt, as you can see. Got the Yankees hat. Yeah, the Yankee with no broom. Got some Carhartts on, the usual suspects. And I got my dirty ass Sambas. Boom. I'll probably put a hoodie on, but you might see that in the next clip. But yeah, let's freaking get her going, and you're gonna see me after I get my pull. So here's the montage of the comic book shop. Unfortunately, there's one more thing we need to do before we go to the comic shop, and that is open these 2 packages that just arrived as I was about to leave. Oh, and I know what these are. These are freaking peak. Oh, let's get something to open these packages with. I also got a new, I didn't get new, I found an old tripod and I managed to jerry-rig it so that I can use the phone holder with it. So, I've got some lower angles now. I think this is pretty cool. Oh yeah, you can see a few more variants I used on the comic wall, as you can see. Got the Invincible and Exquisite Corpses variant, because that is peak. We have the last issue with the double knives of Absolute Batman, and that is the Dork B cover from number 3. Because I like all of those series and wanted to display them, but I have a plan, and it involves what are in these packages. Oh, come on. I need to get like a knife or something. instead of just using my house keys. There we go. So this is the Sad Lemon Comics one. Here we freaking go. I'm gonna face it towards you for the first reveal. Bam! Ah, the Nightwing DNA. Oh, yeah. My LCS didn't have it, so I had to cop it online, unfortunately. And then what was the second one? And the second one is, what is that? No! Oh my god! You know, I'm just gonna bag and board it now. Nah. So yeah. Nightwing DNA cover, and this. Oh yeah, the Jorge Corona Next Level Firestorm cover. I couldn't get this, and I really wanted this one. Yeah, this is going up there. This is going up there. That's sick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boom. First package, absolutely peak. And then second one. Oh, that was satisfying. And then I have to do another one like this. Put it in gear. Ooh, that was nice. Here we freaking go. Oh wait, do I have to? Oh my god, there's still fucking tape on this side. There's a box inside of a box. Oh my god, there actually is. One more. Okay, this is actually kind of peak. I love this. Put it in gear. Ooh, yes, sir. Honestly, I'm going to review these guys and give them an A star for fucking... It's not showing my eBay receipt. My invoice, even. You get to see it first. Upside down. Oh. Okay. Oh! I think this is the Ivan Talavera variant. Ooh! Look how gorgeous. Ow. That's going on the wall. And then it's another absolute Wonder Woman variant. It's the DNA cover. Oh yeah! Oh, look how gorgeous that is. Oh, I love it. This is absolutely peak. I mean, they both are. The fact they both came out today is the reason I couldn't get the C cover or the Terry Dodson cover. But now, let's go to the comic shop. Imagine I just fucking threw them at you. That would be so funny and wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. We have the stack. Oh yeah! It's pretty fat, honestly. I didn't think it would be a big week, but I forgot I have the indie from last week, so I have... Oh, just sneak peek. Corpse Night was not there, unfortunately. So next week it is Corpse Night, and I'm looking forward to that so much. Image are cooking right now. We got Corpse Night for the horror. We got Red Roots in a few weeks for the horror. We've got Odin that's coming out for the horror. It's going to be a peak year for Image and horror. But I got like sniffles right now and I don't know why. Bam! It's like Comic Cops does it, right? He goes, how does he fucking do that? Are his shoulders made of fucking steel? We have some pickups today. We got some pickups. And we're going to start the pick of the week because it's always my pick of the week when this is out. Absolute Wonder Woman. Oh yeah! I already read this. I read this on the bus back. It's so freaking peak! Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Zatanna are going to get together. Yeah. It's so palpable. The tension is there. It's starting. It's there. It's already been there. It's always been there. Who knows? But if you didn't hear, Kelly Thompson has confirmed Wonder Woman is queer, and she is writing a queer Diana, and she is on the entire book. She says she intends on being on Absolute Wonder Woman the entire time. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, like I was saying, the tension between Diana and Zatanna, it's in this book. 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 6 out of 5, who cares? But next, for another Absolute title, we have Absolute Flash. I'm actually looking forward to this one a lot more than I used to be looking forward to Absolute Flash, because we got Mirror Maker, I think that's his name, Mirror Maker, right here, new arc. Very, very happy with the last issue. Last issue was really cool. I've been saying that, I've always said about the Arrowverse Flash show, they need to incorporate the fact that he needs exceeding calories constantly. And issue 13 had it. They made a point to be like, yeah, I'm hungry as fuck. I need food. So, very, very happy with that. And I'm looking forward to what they do with that in the rest of the issues. But yeah, very happy, very excited for this one. Next, we have another Flash comic, Double Flash Week. Oh yeah. I haven't actually read 31 yet, but I heard it's really good. And people are really happy about the run. But also, if you look there, his new suit is so freaking cool. I liked the black and red suit to start with. I didn't like it towards the end. But now that he's back to black and gold, not black and gold, red and gold. Ooh, it looks so good. It looks so good, especially, who's doing the art? Gudry. Gudry's art is so cool. I love it so much. Next, we have another heater. Honestly, DC's on an absolutely generational run right now. Superman issue 37 with Superboy Prime. It's Reign of the Superboys. This is going to be peak. I've already heard from some people that it's really good. Dan Mora, Superboy Prime. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that so badly. And like I said, I didn't pick this up last week, but I got it this week. Fireborn. Boom. You already know how I feel about that from earlier. And today's event, we have Spider-Man, Superman, Marvel side crossover. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'll read it, definitely. But I think Jorge Fernandez was on the last one? Jimenez. There's so many Jorges that do art for DC. But Jorge Jimenez on the art for the last one, I mean, how can you top it? I don't know who's doing the art for the Spider-Man Superman segment, but I'll read it, see if it's good. I imagine the first story will be good, and I'll see how the mini stories are as well. But yeah. But speaking of Spider-Man Superman, we have the Scotty Young cover. Only cover I got this time. I did only get 2 covers for the last for the DC side as well, but always got to pick up a Scotty Young cover. That is absolutely peak. It is also the only one that didn't have the grey thing up top, which I don't know why they did that. Kind of was... no, I'm not going to say it's kind of dumb. It's really dumb. It ruins the, like, entire cover. So, another L from Marvel. Next up, we have The Sentry. Yeah, The Sentry. Issue 2. I really enjoyed issue 1, surprisingly. But, yeah, got this one just on... I think I just about managed to get it. I think I requested it in just for the FOC. I mean, I got it, so I don't know what I'm mad about just about. But yeah, issue 1 was really good. I think I said about it on a previous vlog. But this, I'm really excited for this. I'm going to take a few days until I read it, because I want to sit down with it, because it's quite a heavy book. But that is one of the reasons why I like it. So this is going to be a read next week. So expect to see that at the start of next week's video. Next one is The Amazing Spider-Man, or The Amazing Spider-Carnage, as this one says. I'm dropping it. I have made the hard decision to drop my first ever Spider-Man run. And it's okay. It's okay. I haven't really been enjoying it. I haven't had the urge to read it, and obviously the Death Spiral is I haven't read any of the Death Spiral, so yeah, I'm dropping this. I think I have 2 more issues I'm going to pick up, but yeah, that is it for my journey with The Amazing Spider-Man. Until Armageddon and they start a new Spider-Man series. Oh, they have released a a Miles series coming soon, and I believe that's going to be post-Armageddon, so definitely going to pick that up. Next, we have Exquisite Corpses. Oh yeah, this is sick. We got Pretty Boy on the cover. I'm not quite caught up yet. I think I'm 2 issues behind, but I love Exquisite Corpses. This is the penultimate issue. Then we get, I think, obviously a month away, we get the last one. And then the movie comes out at some point in the next few years, hopefully. But yeah, this is made for a movie. And I can't wait to see how it ends. Oh yeah! Another sad revelation. Captain America. I'm dropping this one. Not because I don't think it's good. I hear incredible praise from it all the time. Everybody says it's amazing. I'm sure it is. I haven't had the urge to read it. I pick it up every time. I mean, there's one next week and there's one 2 weeks after that. And then it's on the lead up to Armageddon. I don't care. Like, if I'm being honest, I need to cut down on my spending on my weekly pulls. And if Marvel's just going to reset their universe, I'm just going to drop most of their stories. Especially if none of them are going to go on for past 10. I'm still going to pick up Daredevil, Sentry. I think that's what I'm picking up for Marvel, actually. But yeah, I unfortunately, reluctantly, I'm letting this go. But one that I'm not letting go, and one that I'm super excited to read. Narco issue 2. This is from last week, but like I said, didn't manage to pick it up. I love Narco. Narco issue 1 was a 5 out of 5 for me. It was perfect. I love the art style. Who does the art? Hilliard. I love Hilliard's art style, and I think the entire premise of the story is perfect. I haven't actually had any spoilers about it, which is good, but also it needs to be more popular. Come on. Yeah, very excited about this. Can't wait to tap in. And then I'm going to want the next issue already. So, give you a little closer look at the stuff I got before I went to the LCS. Obviously, Jorge Corona, Next Level Firestorm. Oh yeah. Ivan Talavera, Absolute Wonder Woman variant. We got Absolute Wonder Woman variant. DNA. I love it so much. And we have David Nakayama, Nightwing variant from last week. I don't know why I did that. No, this is for Leo. There you go, mate. Just because he fucking puts all these stupid ass screenshots of my dumbass face in my TikTok comments. So, yeah, have a field day with that, mate. This is what I'm talking about, like, for the OG viewers that know, this is how it was set up originally. Like when I first started like posting new comic book days. Sofa was here, setup was over there. There was a few different things, but I have so much room over here. And I haven't taken any furniture out. You know, I've got my full shelf here. I love it, man. Oh yeah. See, that's how like nice the room looks. Like, especially with the sun coming in. I love it! I love it! Oh yeah! Yeah, I was just thinking to myself for a second, I was like, you know what? I actually don't care about today's Superman Spider-Man thing. Like, I don't urgently want to read it. I would much rather read Absolute Flash. I would much rather read Superman. And I would much rather read Narco. So do you know what? I'm going to read them. And we're going to talk about it. So, I would have read all four of these things today. I've already read Absolute Wonder Woman, so I talked to you a little bit about that when I was going over it. And yeah, I'm going to read Absolute Flash, Superman, and Narco. But yeah, I'm going to read Absolute Flash, Superman, and Narco, because I don't want to read it. And this is my YouTube video, so I get to choose what I want to do. Time to read Narco. Oh yeah. That was so freaking good. Oh, I knew it would be I knew it would be awesome. Narco issue 2, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Done. Actually, no. You know what? No, 4.5 out of 5. Issue 1 was a lot better, only because it was like setting everything up, and it was a little bit longer. This one, it was so good. It spoiler warnings for Narco. Yeah, I'm going to put a little timestamp here of when I'm not talking about it. Essentially, as we could guess, from the last issue, he is now the prime suspect in the murder of Jess, his crush. So police pick him up. You know, he is right next to the body after just waking up from his attack of narcolepsy. I don't know if it's an attack, but I'm going to call it that. So he gets taken into questioning. He tells them, look, I have narcolepsy, and like if my heartbeat goes above a certain level, I pass out. And you know, they don't believe him, but obviously they can't hold him because they have no physical evidence that he did it, even though he was right next to the body. But anyway, I don't know how that works. I've never been a suspect in a homicide, so that's fine. And then he goes, like, his friends meet him up. They all have like a nice sleepover, give him some, you know, support in this time. And then he goes back to the park bench that we saw in the first scene of issue 1, and he sees the possum. He sees the possum, and he does some digging, you know, finds out all of these things to prove himself innocent and not frame, but essentially prove that her ex-boyfriend did it. So yeah, they go and arrest the ex-boyfriend, the police, and the ex-boyfriend essentially threatens, what's his name? Threatens James, Mr. James. I don't know what his first name is. Jesus, I feel like they just don't say it. He threatens him and essentially says he has 24 hours before he's let go. So I think next issue is going to be interesting. We're either going to see the questioning of the ex-boyfriend, or we're going to see him hunting down the main character. Actually, how do I not know the name of the main character? Weird. Time to tap in to Superboy or Superman 37. Okay. Oh my god. That was fucking perfect. Another 5 out. Honestly, I think that was better than the first issue of Superboy, that is. Another 5 out of 5. Yes. I love Superboy Prime. The meta of the whole, him being from our universe, I think it is, that he reads the comics. Dan Mora is drawing him beautifully. The Justice League, you know, watching over him, make sure he doesn't hurt anyone. And the whole story just being about redemption and you know, Damian being there because he overcame his stigma and his I guess his reputation of being, as Superboy described him, a secret assassin killer, I think. No, honestly, I don't know if this is the best DC apart from Absolute. It's very close. It might be the best main continuity DC book, but I'm not reading all of them. So, but yeah, if you're not reading the Superboy Prime run that they're doing, you need to. This is awesome. I can't tell you how much I was excited to read that book. It's very difficult to get a book that I'm excited to read. Well, I guess it's not difficult, but when you think about the grand scheme of things, on a weekly basis, I maybe have 3 books that I'm like, I want to read this now. But Superboy Prime, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Batman, I'm always like reading, Narco, Bleeding Hearts, Dork. No, I'm very happy. That incredible issue, perfect issue if I might add, 5 out of 5. Having Dan Mora on the art is perfect. Because I think, I have so much to say, I can't even say it on video, but yeah, perfect issue. And finally, for this week's reads, I'm going to read Absolute Flash issue 14 with the Mirror Master. Or is it Mirror Wizard? Mirror Master? Time to tap in. Oh yeah. Whoa. That's sick. And that is Absolute Flash Red. That was sick. We got the Mirror Master, I think his name is, with the Mirrorverse, And essentially, every time you go into the Mirrorverse and you come out, you create a like alternate evil version of you. So yeah, that was pretty sick. We got a name drop of Ray Palmer. Ray Palmer, let's freaking go. Entire thing was mainly set in the mirror dimension, and halfway through you like turn it upside down and you read it like manga style. It was pretty sick. Honestly, I think this might be like a 4.5, maybe even a 5 out of 5. This is one of the best issues that we've had of Flash. So yeah, very, very happy with this book. This is a great read. But yeah, Barry is now on a mission to find Eleanor Thorne and essentially try and fix. I think his name is Mr. Scudder. Essentially the Mirror Master. So yeah, very, very good issue. This was the final issue of Haining's art while Jeff Lemire is on break. But yeah, very happy. 4.5 out of 5. I won't give it a 5 out of 5. But yeah, this was a very, very, very good issue. Pick up Absolute Flash if you're not. And yeah, that's the reads of the week. I'm gonna log them into Comic Geeks now, and I guess that is the end of today's vlog. Unfortunately, I am now ill, and yeah, I do not feel great. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your new comic book days. Even if it is today, tomorrow, Saturday, Friday, Sunday, Monday, whenever you pick up your comics, have a great day and enjoy the pills. Enjoy the polls, and I'll see you in the next video on the Fiction Channel.